I apologize for any background noise. I am in my room right now, on my bed, and my bed is very creaky, and I live with 3 other people in the house, plus 2 animals. Hello everyone! I've recently gotten super into Monster High. Unfortunately, I only have $2 because my wallet would not like for me to spend $200 on a doll made for children. I do love the dolls I have right now, though. With the semi-recent Generation 3 Monster High out, I think now is a great time to explain my thoughts on the character designs. Hi everyone, my name is Rex, and today I'll be redesigning Monster High characters. Slight disclaimer before I begin, please note this is not to say G3 is a lost cause. In fact, there are many things I enjoy about it. I will be keeping the soul of G3 Monster High because I genuinely think it has potential to be great. So please just keep in mind that is the reason the designs are lighter. Lastly, this video is not meant to offend anyone. I'm in no way a professional character designer. I'm literally writing the script on a crappy school computer and recording in my bed. Nor am I saying the designs are better than anything. This video is just a little passion project of mine. I only did choose 4 characters to redesign because I did not feel like doing more. I may make a part 2 though. I chose to redesign Draculaura, Frankenstein, Abby Abominable, and Laguna Blue. So without further ado, let's get started. The first character I decided to redesign was Draculaura. Personally, I don't have many issues with her G3 design. The bat pattern is quite cute and I do love the shoes. However, the outfit feels slightly out of place for her. I think it may be the varying shades of pink everywhere, while G1 Draculaura's pink is broken up into sections, G3's is not. In my redesign, I made sure that on her clothes, there was something in between the pink shades. I do love the hat on G3, however, I feel as if it was a bit too much, so I resorted back to the umbrella. I did not want to bring up G3 lore, but I do want to bring up the change to have her be the biological child to Draculaura and have both of her parents be alive. Now, while I cannot speak for others because I have 2 parents alive and well, I feel as if the change was strange. Her original story must have made some children be seen. Losing parents is a thing people deal with on the daily. Many children have lost a parental figure in their life due to war. I also do not see many shows for children where a character's parent had died in battle. Back to the character design though, I wanted to keep the little ruffled collar in G1 as well as the boots. They are a combination of both 1 and 3. I used the bottom of the shoe, I have no clue what they are called, forgive me, from G3. I also redesigned Count Fabulous because I love him dearly. I pretty much kept the concept of Count Fabulous because, oh my gosh, a grumpy old man stuck as a bat being dressed up in a little pink frilly outfits by a 16-year-old? Please. I gave him a collar that goes up to his neck and made sure he looks as uncomfortable as possible because he's so silly. Also, use the power of imagination to imagine the skulls are different. I did not feel like taking my time. That's Draculaura. I like this design even though it may be one of my weakest of them all. I think there's not much to it. Next up, we have Frankie. Something to note before we begin. I will be referring to G1 Frankie with she, her pronouns, and G3 Frankie with they, them. Please let me know if that is wrong or inappropriate. It is just how I'm going to be differentiating the 2. I genuinely prefer G3 Frankie to G1. Their hair is much more yummy. I don't know how else to describe it. I didn't change much for Frankie's redesign, only really the clothes, because I think I'm going to mention this a lot in here. But G3 clothing style is just so boring and just isn't working for me, including that jacket on Frankie. Also, little side rant, I do love the fact that they didn't design Frankie to be completely androgynous. I love how they designed them to be on the feminine side. You never see many shows with this, and it has helped me feel better about myself, too. I personally am agender, which means I identify with absolutely no gender at all. I love to wear skirts and dress up and wear makeup, and seeing a character like that helps me feel better about wearing it because the types of clothes you wear does not equal gender. I love the little eyebrow piercing. Sadly, I don't know how to do that, so I just made it a little slit. I also added a bridge piercing. I need one so bad, but I wear glasses, and so it would just clunk against my glasses and be super uncomfortable, and I refuse to wear contacts. And I also added a little tooth gap, because why not? I did not really like the bright yellow, greens, and blues in the design. I get that it was made to look a little more electric, but it just made it look cluttered. Yes, I did keep the skin and lack of bolts from G3. I did some digging, and this was a matter of copyright issues, so I kept it because if these were going to be real designs, their skin would still be blue and lacking bolts. I also did 2 eyelashes on top of their eye and 2 on the bottom for the green one to further emphasize that they are from 2 different people. Yes, I do know that is not how that works, but shh, let me have fun. Then I redesigned their pet, Watson. Does anyone know why the change from Watson to Watsy? I genuinely don't get why they did that. So, just a little thing to explain why. I changed it a little bit so Watsit's actual name is Watsit, but everyone just calls him Watsy. Kinda like how my cat's name is Georgie Boo Boo Skull Crusher the Third, but I just call him Georgie or Mr. Man. Also, can we please talk about Watsy's G3 design? Why does he have green toothpaste hair? Anyway, I just combined the 2 together using the little gray. Is it metal? I don't know. I changed it to metal. And the lightning bolt wings from G3. And that's Frankie. Also, yes, I am aware I did not redesign Claudine in this, but I did not want to because of how different her G1 and G3 designs are. So I'd actually have to think beyond those 2, and I just did not feel like doing that today. Next up, we have Abby. I personally dislike Generation 3 Abby. Her outfit just feels really boring and plain to me. I do really love the horns on her, though. Abby is one of my favorite characters because she is a diva.
Who I am. Mean girl with sandpaper tongue.
For her redesign, I decided to give her white hair because the blonde in G1 was just not it. I personally kept her outfit from G1 with the exception of the leggings, which are G3's pants. I gave her more exaggerated teeth because I think that looks cool. There's not actually much to this redesign or much to say about her at all. For her pet, Tundra, or I guess Shivers, whichever one you want to call her, I believe the name change was due to copyright, so I just kept Tundra because of the copyright thing, just like I did with Frankie. I personally prefer Shivers, but that's okay. There's not much more to say to her other than I made her colors lighter and just pretty much combined 1 and 3 together. Yes, I am also aware I am not talking about G2. I cannot get over their models. Their models are really bad to me. And also, I have not looked into G2 very much. So, ignore the fact I'm not talking about G2. There's not much I have to say about that. There's not much really to say, again, about Abby, other than I just didn't really think too hard about it, because, again, my really only complaint about G3 Abby, outfit-wise, not personality-wise, I have not watched G3 Monster High yet. It's also not on my watch list, but, it was just G3 Abby and G1's outfit. It's as simple as that. Finally, I redesigned possibly the most controversial design, Laguna. First, I did in fact keep the skin pink. I know someone will say, it's Laguna Blue, not Laguna Pink. To which I say, it's a play on the words, the Blue Lagoon, not a play on her skin color. Also, I think the pink skin was a cool choice. I don't get why people are so mad about it. I think one of the main complaints I have about G3, again, are just the boring outfit choices. However, I did think
the sweatshirt and G3 was salvageable, so I turned it into a little tie-dye jacket. I also added little bracelets. I really just went all into the like beach type surfer girl style because I felt it works really well with her, just considering her story. You know, she loves water. I also kept sharp teeth from G3. I don't remember if G1 has sharp teeth because she's a sea monster and I just felt it fit nicely. I added a little scaly belt to her because G1 had scales on her shirt and just had scales, and I realized G3 did not. So, yeah. I also added her blonde hair back because look at the G3 dolls where Laguna had pink hair, and then look at the ones where she had blonde hair and tell me the pink hair looks better. It doesn't. I also kept the blue because I think it was a cool concept that her hair turned blue from chlorine rather than just having dyed blue hair. I also made sure not to give her a high eye highlights. Sorry. I definitely did not just forget to give her highlights. This is definitely a choice, guys, trust. To make her look more like a fish, her little wonky eyes on her G1 doll, just, I don't know, it's something so charming about it. It makes her resemble a fish more. I can't explain it. For her pet piranha, Neptuna, I didn't really change much. I gave her a little star next to her eye, but that was about it. I also changed her little purse, which held Neptuna in a little bag. I don't know what those bags are called. Those bags are the stripes. The strap is yellow and with blue stripes, and that's Laguna.
Oh. See, this is what I'm talking about. He's bad and he's fat. Such a fat cat. I'm sorry. Just a fat cat.
I apologize. My cat is being absolutely off the walls insane right now. I did not get into all of the monsters that I wanted to, so maybe a part 2 later down the road. If you'd like, you can comment some recommendations of ones you'd really like for me to redesign. You can also give me feedback of what you like and didn't like about these designs. I'm open to criticism. Thank you for watching. This is my first video with a script, as well as my first commentary video. I don't know how to end a video, so toodaloo.